Hello, welcome to my office. I'm Bood FM and this is episode 14 of my Manchester Central series. As always, thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate it. If you keep coming back, you're a legend. Absolute superstar. Right, we're going to kick off with a plug. Yep, I recently made a podcast / video. It's a podcast with Loki Doki. It's on his channel. I'll put a link to it down below. We're basically just discussing United and Liverpool, our transfers and managers, our hopes for the season. And a few predictions really. It was a good laugh. He's a good friend. He's been my friend for a couple of years now. He's always had my back. So it was a pleasure to make it. Hopefully we'll make some more in the future. So make sure you go and check that out. Also, we've got Connor in his shirt. Yep, here he is in his Manchester Central shirt, looking as handsome as ever. So like I said in a previous episode, the old boy Central broke up and the only remaining member was Brian. Well, now Brian has a new band. They're a three-piece. Yep, you've got Connor, Brian and Satan's Reject. Yep, look how good they look. And do you know what's mad about the new boy Central? They're all Scottish. All three of these lads are from Scotland. So it's not like Westlife. It's like North Life. Isn't it? Hey, handsome bastards. Make sure you check out the club shop. Treat yourself to a shirt, why not? Right, in today's episode we are going to be playing Arsenal in the live comp. It's a big game and I'll be honest with you, it's been a bit weird. It has gone a bit weird and I can't wait to show you. I'm a bit depressed but I can't wait to show you. So let's get into it. Right then, the first game was against Benfica. It was the last game of the Champions League and I stuck with the B team. They've been legends, I think they deserved it and they proved why they deserved it. And we beat Benfica 3-1. We had help with an own goal, but I got goals from Lammers, who's obviously coming back from his injury, so we needed a bit of game time. And Maida, who got man of the match. Next up, we're against Leicester, managed by Jamie Vardy, the Leicester legend. We're on TV away from home, and we picked up another 3 points, beating them 3-1. We deserved it. We deserved to win. Matt actually got 2 goals, and Lammers, hey, he's come back from his injury. And he started to hit the ground running. Next up was the League Cup quarter-final against West Ham, and I B-teamed it again, and this was brilliant because we spanked them. We didn't have loads of chances, but we were just dangerous when we did. My right back got man of the match. Ronnie got himself a couple of goals. Casey Hayford got a goal, and we got another own goal. People keep helping us with these own goals. So yeah, we through to the semis, and then this happened. Yeah. 5-0. We lost my goalkeeper when he went off. It went downhill quick. We was already getting beat. Don't get me wrong. This ain't the end of it either. I tell you. I had no words. It was. You know how it's been going since I come back. You know how well we've been doing since I've been back last year and this year. I had no words. But we went home and we bounced back from that humiliating defeat. And I mean humiliating, to scrape a win against Burnley. Yeah, we beat Burnley with a Maida goal, 1-0. Again, what? How? We've been beaten 6-2 off Stoke. Marcus Rashford scored 5 goals. I mean, if you look at the stats, you just look at them stats at the bottom there, you think, yeah, Central win this, and then you look up and you go, what the? Well then, at least we bounced back with a win. West Ham again, this time in the league, beating them 2-0, even though we went down to 10 then, which is not what you need. Totally dominated it, should have been more. This was a typical Central performance. Them 2 defeats though, eh? The game after that was the FA Cup. I B-teamed it because it's Forest away in the 3rd round. I thought we'd do it. My B-team had been fantastic, but they didn't. We drew 1-1 and we had to rely on Ronnie pulling us out the shit in the 78th minute. And then the shit carried on, didn't it? Went away to Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough are not very good. No offence if you're a Borough fan. They're crap. And yeah, how we didn't win this, I don't know. Edison Garner scored. They got an equaliser late on-ish in the second half. Hello, welcome to Sky Sports News. I'm your host, Larry Longschlong. Thanks for joining me today. Now, you're probably wondering, why are you back at Sky? Well, they paid me a lot of money because views were down the shitter. Also, Susan, hey Sue, gave me one hell of a blowjob. Wow! Anyway, first bit of news, my client Buddha Firm has made a podcast with somebody called Loki Doki, some dude I've never heard of, but it's a pretty good podcast. Go check it out. Now, the first bit of news, real news, is involving Manchester Central. Yes, it's always Manchester Central. Now, there's a new scandal coming out of the club that we are not allowed to talk about. I know what it's about. Susan knows what it's about. Everybody knows what it's about. But it has an injunction against it, so we cannot speak about it. But put it one way, Central this summer are f***ed. Yes, they are totally f***ed. Anyway, keeping along with the Central theme tonight, as always, we have done an exclusive interview, well I have, with the new club fan president, Peter Piles. Yes, he's done an exclusive interview where he talks about himself a lot and his plans. Now he's president of the fan club. We're going to show you snippets of this interview before it's released tonight at about 3:30 a.m. So enjoy it and enjoy the rest of the episode.
Well, I'll introduce myself. I'm Peter Piles. I didn't receive my new stapler. I was expecting the stapler shit out at work last night, but the only thing I was stapling was a bit of Pornhub with the gay version. Thanks for the free link, booze. Them hunky men on that side, oof, they can batter me across the face with their sausage any day. Oh, hey. I was watching a bit in fact, I better not go into it. I'll probably get cut off short. Anyways, I'll tell you a bit about me. As I say, I'm Peter Piles. I like to play some balls, like the bowling ball, so deep into the other balls, slapping balls all over each other's balls. Oh, I'm getting carried away. There's too many balls in this room. Doesn't help I work at a football club, does it? There's balls everywhere. I can remember back in the day when I used to support the club, the goalkeeper used to catch balls so well. The new keeper now doesn't have catch them well. I wouldn't mind him catching my balls in the shower.
Before we look at the Premier League, let's look at the semi-final of the League Cup. And a B team this, and do you know what? I'm keeping faith. I've done this in the past where I've done really well with a B team, even got to a final. And then play on my best players to make sure I win it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show a bit of faith in the players who are supposed to be not as good. And if they can get me to the final, I'm going to give it them. But first we've got to get past Leicester. But if we get to the final, it's Watford or freaking Huddersfield. I mean, even with a B team, we've got a great chance of winning the League Cup. So even with losing two massive games and drawing a game since the last episode, we're still top of the league. Only just so. We've got a game in hand, but in the minute we're only 2 points clear. We've got ourselves a nice cushion, and then we've just ruined it. We've ruined our goal difference as well. Letting in all them goals. I mean, 11 goals in 2 games. I couldn't get my head around it. I mean, my wife doesn't normally pay any attention, but I've been speaking to her recently about thinking, I'm doing a lot. I'm doing quite well here. I'm a bit worried about my series because I don't want to be too successful, but I can only do my best. And then sat next to her, like, love, look at this, and she was laughing at me. And then like 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, when I got to the game after that, or 2 games after that, and we got beat off Stoke, I'm like, have you seen this? And she was just laughing because I've been talking all day about how freaking good I've been. So yeah, that was a crazy one, I'll be honest with you. But we're top of the league. Arsenal are 4th and not doing bad. Let's look at our squad arranged by average rating, and you'll see Diego Alonso's at the top there, but he hasn't played loads of games. He's got a knock again. Chalky's got a knock, so that's both my left wingers out. I've got people who can cover there. Casey Hayford, Maida can cover on the left. The goalkeeper's injured as well, and they're coming back. It's been a crap few games, I'll be honest with you. My mood has definitely changed, and my confidence has took a knock as well, but I still think we've got it in us to put up a fight for this title. Now, this next bit of news I found fascinating because I have never seen this before. I've not been spanked like that before, really. I have, but I've never seen this. Maybe I've clicked on past it, but I love this. Now, I got this in the news, and it says Manchester Central FC's players are to personally refund supporters who bought tickets from the club's 5-0 hammering at Chelsea on Saturday. The maximum total payout to the fans who bought tickets at Stamford Bridge would be over $150,000. Got that down the side of the chair in the Maserati, haven't they? Wing-back Tico told the official club website that the players felt that they had badly let down the travelling support and they wanted to pay them back for their loyalty. That's freaking amazing. That shows you what my boys are like, eh? So this is not related with the club or anything like that. Someone asked me about are there any ex-players, now managers and so on, because we're so far in the future. And I've had a look and there's some random stuff. But I wanted to have a look at if there's any players left, real players still playing, because Harry Kane was in the Premier League last year and scored a lot of goals last year, but he retired in the summer. He's now a coach, he hasn't got a job. But it made me think, is anyone still going? So I had a look, and the top of the oldies at the minute is Lukaku, right? Who is retiring at the end of this season. He'll be 38, I reckon, at the end of the year, probably. He's 37 now. And I'm not being funny, but how bloody good is he still? Look at his physicals. I mean, the guy's on steroids. He could carry on and carry on and carry on. I can't believe he's still going. So it shows you, if you like Lukaku, if you buy him on this game and keep hold of him, he will be doing a job for you for a long, long time. Next player I wanted to show you, as in real players, is Mbappe. Not because he's old and he's one of the guys at the end. He's 32, so he's still a good age, and he's still a great player. And on this, he's never left Paris Saint-Germain. On another game of mine, he's at United. I've seen him at Real Madrid as well. But in my universe, for Manchester Central, he's never left Paris, ever. He played over 420 games, scored over 260 goals. And yeah, it's safe to say, if you can get hold of this kid early doors on the game, well into the future, you've got a top player for a very, very, very long time. Now, I've mentioned him a few times, and someone mentioned him in my comments. Jamie Vardy is Leicester manager. I'm going to be going up against him in the semi-final of the League Cup. And to be fair, he turns into a great manager, and I've seen this before. So I've never looked at his potential manager ability on the editor. He must be good, because he's done all right, and this is the second time he's been Leicester manager. He was Leicester manager for a couple of years, went to West Ham, and then this year went to West Ham for 3 years, and then this year he's gone back to Leicester. Now this one I like a lot. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is a manager. I've not noticed this. He was manager of Lille for 7 years, and then this summer he went to Marseille, and he's not bad, is he? He'd probably say he's the best manager in the world ever. He's not bad, don't get me wrong. But I've gone through all the main leagues, and this is it. That is it. But France, at the minute, not just because of Zlatan, looks like an interesting league to be in. Because you'll know, if you've watched my whole series, especially last year when we played Monaco, Jose Mourinho, when he got sacked from United in 2026, went to Monaco and he's been there ever since. Look at his ability on this game. Crazy, crazy good, right? But guess who his arch nemesis is at Paris Saint-Germain? Yeah, no shit. No freaking shit. It's Pep Guardiola. He's at Paris Saint-Germain. So you've got them two going at each other, and then you've got Zlatan Ibrahimovic pecking at the heels. Now, we're looking at a lad called Demis Lockett, and you're probably wondering why. I mean, he's good. He's a regen. He's 27-year-old Italian striker. I mean, yeah, he is good. This is the current holder of the Ballon d'Or. Now, one thing that's annoyed me is we've had some great seasons for players in my squad, and we've never won the Ballon d'Or. Ever. And I feel a little bit disappointed about that. But when I was talking about Mbappe earlier, about being a great investment for you if you can sign him, this is one you should. Because he's won more Ballon d'Ors than anyone nearly. He's definitely nearly equalled Ronaldo and Messi. I mean, we'd have to count him. Let's count him. Let's have a look. Right. Messi got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ronaldo got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, Mbappe got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, I apologise. So Messi's winning still with 7. Mbappe got 6. I can't see him at his age. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. Equaling Messi's record, but he equalled Ronaldo's. So it just shows you what kind of player that kid becomes. Do you remember Bazza? He's got some crazy name. I can't remember his proper name, but I couldn't say it, so I just called him Bazza. Right, his full name Silvano Barilari or something like that. So I just called him Bazza. Do you know? Because I'm English and we're very rude like that. I mean, he's had a decent career. We sold him to Nantes, and he scored 41 goals in 73 games for Nantes. Obviously, he's got a reputation in France. Went to Paris Saint-Germain. He scored a goal every other game for them until this season. Pep Guardiola's come in this summer and don't like him, stuck him in the reserves.
Things now changed around the club. I'd love a fluffy dice in the dugout. I mean, if it's good enough for a Ford Fiesta, it's good enough for our stands. If I could have it my way, I would paint the whole grass pink with green spots and maybe a bit purple. Oh, purple and pink. That would look gorgeous. Oh, if only I could have it my way. Also in the bars, I want to have cocktails, because everyone loves a bit of cock. I don't know why I'm doing that, it should be that really, shouldn't it? A bit sound fighting. But everyone loves a bit of cock. A bit of cocktails, that is. When there's some cocktails in the bar, I want to ban all the ales and the beers. Get some cocktails in there, everyone will be everyone will be having a blast.
Let's get to the live com, and we're playing Sergio and his Arsenal team. Yep, Arsenal are in the top 4 at the minute. If you look here, they've been an okay side in this little universe of Manchester Central. They've had a few bad years. They've not really done much. They've not been the force that they should be when you think of the size of the club. Arsenal, massive team. On to the match preview. As always, we are the bookies' favourite. They're in better form. We have been a bit shaky. Lost a couple, won a couple, drew one. But we're still top of the league. Now, it's also going to rain, which is brilliant. It's Manchester. Honestly, I think it's time to stop going all out attack from the off. I think it's time to maybe go back to basics. Take the game slowly and then up it a gear if we need to.
We face Arsenal today in what could be a very interesting game considering your recent results. Do you think you can beat the Gunners and do enough to silence your critics?
I hope so. I mean, up until a few weeks ago I thought we could beat anyone, but we've had a couple of funny results. Not just defeats, we've had a couple of butt whoopings basically. So Arsenal are doing really well. Like, fantastic this year. They're in the top 4. And they're a great team, so we've got to be at our best today. But I'm always confident in my team, yeah.
Arsenal actually lost their manager to Manchester United over the summer, but Sergio Conceição has lifted those blues, got his team into the top 4 above United. How highly do you rate him as a manager?
I think he's a great manager. I think in the summer Arsenal felt like they had a great manager. He left to go to Manchester United, which, fair play to him. I know he's not having an easy time at the minute, Allegri. He's finding it quite difficult at United. But the new guy's come in and he's got a good record. He's settled the ship and he's turned them into a better team. They were a mid-table team last year too, so they're looking at a Champions League spot now and they're playing some really, really good football. So hats off to him, honestly. He's a good manager, yeah. Great player as well. So.
Now this year's been full of scandals for you and your team. Cock injuries, glory holes, gay controversies, and now another supposedly serious Pornhub related scandal has been reported, but it's being protected by a High Court injunction. Can you give us any information on this? And should Central fans be worried?
No, not really, and I can't give you any information. I'm not allowed to speak. I do know what's going on. It is pretty serious. It's going to affect the club in a big way. I've got to say honestly, I'll still be manager hopefully. I'm 100% committed to Manchester Central, and I know my players are, but it's going to be an interesting summer, and next season is going to be a challenging season, but we'll come to that when we get to it. I think basically I just want to work with the players I've got right now, work hard and try and win something before the shit hits the fan. So here we are with the lineups, and yeah, I've changed my tactic. Just basically, we're going to standard now, and we're going to see if that makes a difference. I just think the intensity was that high. It's worked really well on it for quite a long period of time. I just think we're burning out a bit now, so let's just sit back a bit and see if we can do some damage. Right, we're in the change rooms, and I'm going to be serious with the lads, but I'm going to do it in a calm way, like a silent kind of assassin. So I'm going to be calm, but I'm going to say to them, we can potentially lose the lead if we're beaten today. So basically, don't get beat, win. I'll take that. Come on, Central. Come on! Right, we've been on a great live com run, haven't we? I don't think I've lost a live com since Monaco Europa League final. It's been good this year. Look how much it's raining. Oh, come on. I love it when it rains. So you'll notice I've got O'Donnell on the bench. I've got some okay young goalkeepers, and I've been using them on the bench. Oh my God. That was close. But I just thought it's about time I need a bit more experience. Hopefully I don't have to use him. I just want him to get fit, but Look who scored. Phil bloody Foden. Right, come on boys, here's Gamma. Passing it to Shelley. Shelley, he's found Lammers. Lammers, like he was tripping over the ball in a bit, didn't he? Ian Moss, cheeky pass to Maturana. Finds Maida. Maida, dude. Right, I'm going to give him some encouragement. 1-0 down so early. This is where you start to worry, are the wheels going to come off? 27 minutes in. Got the ball back. This is what we need. Lammers now on the right hand side. Look at him, bossing everybody. And then trips up. Can he win it back? No, he can't. Oh, look at that cheeky back heel. That was dangerous from Arsenal. But we need to do this. Come on, lads. Here's Ian Moss. Throws it through to Gamma. Maida! Maida! Get in. I think I went off the keeper, but I don't care. Hey? Maida on the left wing. Come on, Central. Super Central. You make me happy when times are grey. That's my old player. Do you remember? Bastard. Right, well, this is game on, innit, eh? Game bloody on. Demand more. Shit a brick, you bastards. So it's our time here in the pissing down rain at the Sir Brett Dalton, and yeah, it's pretty even statistically. We should be level. Yep, straight to this, straight to aggressive, straight to show me something fucking else in the next half. They're all fired up-ish. Let's go! Let's go, Central. Come on, boys. Come on. I need big players to show up. We need Lammers to stop tripping over the ball. Here's Canone. Big kick up front. Can anyone win it? No, they can't. Santa Cruz did, though. He did it down to Moss. Moss has given the ball away. That's not like Ian Moss. Great pass to Nivas. Nivas. Shit. So yeah, make sure you check out my podcast with Loki. It's on his channel. Again, I'll try and remember to put a link down below. We'll just talk about United and Liverpool, transfers, what we think of the season and stuff. It was just a great chat as well. Hopefully we'll do a few more. We think we might do one at the halfway point of the season. Mark Shelley, eh? He wants that Ballon d'Or! Come on, Shelster! Yeah, back to me chat. I'm going to probably do one at the end just to have a quick review. Just a lot of fun, do you know what I mean? Right, half an hour ago, and we've got a Shelley free kick. Can Shelley show me? No, nearly. Right, I'm making two changes. Ronnie's going to come on, the young striker, for Gamma, because Gamma's been a bit... I'm going to bring Lewis Foreman on for Santa Cruz, because Lewis sometimes can come on and sort shit out. Right, let's push forward, and we're going to switch to attacking. Make sure if you're enjoying this episode that you smash that like button for me. Do me a favour, hashtag help a dude, it helps me, it really does help me. Here's Ronnie with a lovely pass out to Lammers. Lammers pass it inside to Shelley. Shelley finds Maturana. Maturana now on the left. Back heels it to Maida. Maida to Moss. Moss with an absolute fucking worldie. That is what I'm talking about, eh? That is central, man. This is what... Oh, God, I love this game sometimes. I might do one of them. Do you know waste time substitutions? I might do one of them. Unless we can kill the game. Here's Lammers now on the right. Passes inside to Tico. Tico first time to Moss. Moss sprays. Mossies give the ball away too many times. But here's Ronnie now. What are you doing, Ronnie? What are you doing, Ronnie? Hey, Ronnie. Oh. What did I say, eh? Lewis, super sub, Mr. Central himself, comes on, changes the game, get Lewis on. As soon as Lewis come on, we're winning. Good save, man, good save. That is Foreman, eh? He's been brilliant. I love Lewis. And to think they were trying to sell him and all. You just didn't know what you had. You don't know what you've got. You need Lewis Foreman. Every team needs a Lewis Foreman. And that's it. Full time. What an absolute top victory. What a victory. Totally deserve a passionate team talk. I'm very happy. I mean... Tell you, who needs drugs when you're manager of Manchester Central? That is the biggest high you can get. We're now level on games with Man City, and we've got a 5-point cushion there, but obviously everyone else has got to play today. We with the morning game. Manchester City are playing Newcastle away. Episode 15, I think we've done with the Premier League. We've had loads of Premier League games when the season's come back. We're going to switch it to the Champions League, and we have drawn Sporting in the first knockout round. So I'm going to play all them games there, all them lovely games. We'll have double live com in the next episode. We'll play Sporting, I'll play them off camera, which is two easy-ish games in City. And then we'll have the second leg. There we go, that is the end of episode 14. As always, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you smash that like button. It really does help me. If you are brand new to my channel, thanks for checking it out. Firstly, hopefully you'll subscribe. Also hit that notification bell and you'll never miss one of my episodes. God, that was good, wasn't it, eh? I love that. I really enjoyed that game. Hopefully you did too. And hopefully you're going to come back for a double live com Champions League against Sporting Lisbon. Hey, don't get any better, does it? Just does not get any better. Right, I'm Bood. As always, you've been freaking brilliant. I'll see you next time.